Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
Being a single woman is not a compliment in every case. I'm sorry, it's just not. It actually raises a lot of red flags, to be honest. Because now you got your counterparts and your peers asking behind your back if you even capable of keeping a relationship, keeping a man or keeping a woman, etc. See, a lot of y'all felt triggered by that settle video, which was eye-opening to me because obviously we have a lot of women living in the state of delusion, thinking that they just gonna find the most perfect man ever. And if not, and they can't find that, they'll just be single, as if that's supposed to do any type of advancement to our society. Ask yourself, what is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family, and especially family of your own? Like, what exactly are you trying to accomplish on this earth? Are you trying to be masculine or what? Like, what's the deal?
he's the guy that came and told women to settle because if they don't settle, what else? There's nothing else, so they need to settle, right? But this time around, TikTok, TikTok didn't come to play with this guy, okay? They didn't only respond to his video, they did a bit of digging. Okay, so I'm going to play the videos. I don't want to talk a lot and spoil it for you, but this is a quick disclaimer to those of you who come on my channel with the hopes of finding one of those channels that pride themselves in quote and unquote holding women accountable. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this is not one of those channels. Okay, so yeah, you can click out at this point before we get into the video and you get upset because women were not held accountable. Okay. Out of the 100% of us that do this type of content, I'm sure 99.9% of the people that do this type of content hold women accountable. Okay, so if that's what you're looking for, if you seek satisfaction or for whatever reason, I'm not here to judge. Just go to the search bar and type in holding women accountable. They post more than 4 or 5 times a day. Okay, yeah, I don't want to mislead anyone. I don't want you to be upset because I didn't do what you expected me to do. Okay, so just go on your way. I don't want to recommend anyone. You do the finding yourself. Okay, you will find multiple channels. Over here, I only post once a day because unfortunately for me, I don't have a woman cooking and cleaning and helping me to, just sit at a desk over the entire day just going through social media, gathering content and posting more than 4 or 5 times a day. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Okay, so I don't want to disappoint you. Go on your merry way and find the people that give you that kind of satisfaction. And with that being said, to the rest of you, you know how we do it. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and let's get into the video. And don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you.
Being a single woman is not a compliment in every case. I'm sorry, it's just not.
Where is your wife? Where is your wife? Where is your family? For all this talk of you saying single women are red flags, that we should settle, where is the woman that settled for you? Where is the woman that has settled for you? Show us the woman, because I want to talk to her.
What is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family?
My turn. I heard from the grapevine that you have 2 kids with 2 different women, neither of whom you've married and don't really live with. So what do you contribute besides creating broken homes? And are you proud of that?
What is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family?
What is your purpose as a man if you're not going off to war at 18 and dying by 30? What is your purpose as a man on this earth if you don't know how to build a house? Electrical, plumbing, all of it. Like, what is your purpose? What is your purpose as a man if you don't know how to fix every single kind of car? What is the purpose of a man if I have to go grocery shopping and they can't provide all of the food via hunting? What is the purpose of a man if you can't fend off predators with your bare hands? Do you see how stupid that sounds?
Of keeping a relationship.
Jesus fucking Christ, you whine like a little bitch. We get it, you're paranoid, your buddies are gossiping about the fact that you're not married, not in a relationship, and every chick that gives you a chance dumps your ass, including your baby mamas.
They're tired of listening to you whine about paying child support and whine about how women won't settle for you and whine about the fact that you're angry. That's why you come to TikTok instead of therapy. God forbid you take some personal responsibility and admit the fact that you're a fucking failure at everything. Everything. Your buddies are sick of listening to your bitching. The women that have encountered you are sick of you. And obviously, you're not too skilled in the bedroom because you're whining about the fact that women won't give that to you either. Maybe if you took some accountability and were a little less proud, then women might be willing to give you a shot. But from the sound of it, you don't want a woman, you want a mommy. And you've had women that you turned into mommies. And they decided you weren't worth the trouble. So my guy, since it sounds like women are just not it for you, why don't you go hit on the men in your life and see if they can teach you how to be a real man?
Family.
You again. You still woke up and got on Captain Kirk's internet with this mess. You could have went and played in puddles, played with some puppies, but you coming to play in our faces. Why? Because for the life of me, I do not understand why you think that women are placed on this earth to be incubators. Why do you think our grand purpose is just to birth the children of men? Make that make sense. Most of us have pulled back and don't want to deal with that because we are tired of dealing with man babies like you. You want to complain and kick your feet and scream, and you're running around in a circle room looking for a corner to cry in because women won't settle for you. How dare we have standards? How dare we have boundaries? How dare we have purpose outside of being in the house, raising somebody's children? How dare I have aspirations of being a doctor or a lawyer or a CEO or a CFFO? Okay. How dare I have aspirations or give my daughter aspirations of maybe being the first black woman president at that? Like, how dare I tell my child that her purpose in life isn't to lay for a man and pop out more human beings into a world that is beyond screwed up, into a world where most college graduates can't even move out of their parents' houses because inflation hasn't our paychecks haven't kept up with inflation. Hasn't kept up since the 80s. But you and men like you think for some odd ass reason, because God decided to give us a uterus and not you, that we just supposed to sit around and pop them out like popcorn? Like, what do you expect out of us? Better yet, my question is, why can't you leave us the hell alone? Let us live, man. We on chill. We is minding our own business. Let us mind our own business. For the life of me, I cannot figure out why men who don't find these women desirable always got something to say about them. Why? Why? You don't like single women? Then don't talk about it. Go over there and talk all about the married ones or the committed ones or whatever it is you're looking for. Quit dragging women into y'all shit. Go over there and talk to the men. Go tell the men about being single. Go tell the men what's going on. Go tell the men they need to settle. Go tell them that. Or better yet, tell them to be a better damn choice.
What is your purpose on the earth as a woman?
So I know my purpose in life, and that is to have a human experience and to learn. But I often question, what is man's purpose? I'm seriously curious. I don't understand. Right? And I even question, what do men believe is their purpose? Because I often hear men talk about what they believe women's purpose is, and that's usually to have some children, to be somebody's mother, to be somebody's mate, to cook and clean, and basically to be a tool to cater and to take care of a man. But what are their purpose? How are they necessary? I don't get it. I don't understand. What is the purpose of them? Why do we need them? What benefit do they serve to women? I don't see any benefit a man can serve a woman. However, they want us to be in relationships with them, but they serve us no purpose. Having children is not a purpose. It's a responsibility. Creating a family is not a purpose. It's actually a responsibility. So what's the value? Take care.
But advancement to our society.
The advancement of a society. The advancement of a society that just stripped away my reproductive rights. The advancement of a society who tells a girl, don't be a tease, but don't be a prude. And then when something happens to her, it's what were you wearing? Maybe you shouldn't have done that. You should have known better. The advancement of a society that hypersexualizes young black women. The advancement of a society that teaches us that boys will be boys. Yeah, no. There's a fucking reason why a lot of us are staying single. It's not just because we don't like men. No. We got better. Y'all didn't. Catch the fuck up. God.
Some type of family.
What's your purpose, man? None of us have a purpose. All of this is bullshit. We live, we die, maybe there's an afterlife, we'll find out, I guess. But like, yeah, man, you don't have a purpose, I don't have a purpose, none of it means anything. I will tell you one thing, though. As a single woman, I get to work until 2 a.m. without anyone being like, you're not prioritizing your relationships, or like getting jealous. I don't have to prioritize anyone else's emotions over my own well-being. I don't have to take care of anyone. I'm nobody's mommy. Not kids, not a man, nobody. I get to do whatever I want without anyone making me feel guilty. If I want to travel tomorrow, I'm going to do that. If I want to move to a different city, I'm going to do that. I don't have to ask anybody. I don't have to arrange for childcare because I don't have kids. I don't have to mollify anyone's ego. I don't have to ask permission. I don't have to negotiate anything. I'm free, man. I get to do whatever I want. I get to do whoever I want. I get to be a total slut and no one gets to say anything and just have a really nice time. What's my purpose? I don't know, man. I'm having a good time, though. You should try it sometime.
Nah, it actually raises.
And being a black man in the United States that can't march for shit that they complain the most, child support and everything in the most, is not a goddamn excuse. See, nobody's not triggered about the motherfucking settle video that you made. All we telling you is why in the hell we have to settle for less when pretty much y'all don't settle for less. And then when these goddamn pick-me's pick y'all muckers, y'all don't even treat them with love and respect, but yet y'all use them and make their ass single and marry mothers. Like, what the fuck? Who in the hell want to go into agreements to be miserable for the rest of their goddamn life? This is why I call a vast majority of y'all man bunch of fuck dumbasses. Cause ask yourself this, would you fucking settle? And pretty much you would say, yeah, you settle all the time. Because you don't think with your motherfucking mind, but yet you think with your dick. There are certain men on this earth that thinks just because they got a dick, they have a home. So stop telling women to fucking settle just because you're not man enough to fucking think on your own and make the motherfucking right decisions for your motherfucking life, but yet you have to fucking settle.
I'd hate to be the one to have to say this out loud, but the world would probably be a much better place if men were the ones that were oppressed for all these years instead of women. Roll a clip.
Women living in the state of delusion, thinking that they just gonna find the most perfect man ever, and if not, and they can't find that, they'll just be single, as if that's supposed to do any type of advancement to our society. Ask yourself, what is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family, and especially family of your own? Like, what exactly are you trying to accomplish on this earth?
The fact that y'all look at yourselves in the mirror every day, and can't understand why women wouldn't risk their lives to potentially have a human like you is beyond me. Like, at this point, y'all are the birth control, okay? Your mama was a sacrificial lamb. She had you. We saw how it turned out. Why would women risk their lives during childbirth to potentially have another you in the world? Be so goddamn for real. And then outside of the whole risking it all to give birth to a kid, which is nuts, you think that they should end up having a family with someone like you? God, you about to get me mad. Talking about how are they moving society forward? I mean, honestly, if men didn't have the right to talk, society would probably be much further along than it was. Please.
Yeah. So it looks like bro effed around and found out, because this time they didn't come to play. So you have 2 baby mommies, okay? And they all got rid of you because they were tired of your BS, okay? And instead of you to go to therapy and heal your father wounds, mother wounds, brother wounds, sibling wounds, you're here trying to tell, like, how many more women do you want to get pregnant? How many more baby mamas do you want to create? Go seek therapy. Work on yourself, okay? Try and find ways to make money, maybe. Try and find ways to mend the relationships that you have with your children, with those 2 women that you had children with, okay? Try and mend that broken homes that you've created, okay? Life is not all about what is in between your legs and how many women you can conquer. These days, a lot of guys or men do not go to war, okay? So there are other, conquest is women, and how many women that they can end up sleeping with, okay? And how many women they can convince to do what they want them to do. And that is the life of a lot of men these days. I get it, okay? But it gets to a point in your life that you need to sit back a bit and take accountability. Like you guys always say to women to take accountability, like take accountability of all the things that you're doing, do the, inner work, okay? And try and find out how you can be a better person, a better human being, how you can change the narrative and leave women alone. Totally. Okay. Maybe practice celibacy. Okay. Practice abstinence. Okay. After you've done that and you've got your money in check and you've got something going for yourself, you can mend those broken homes that you've created, and then you can come back on TikTok and share some of those tips to the rest of the guys who haven't found the light. But as for now, like, stop it. Yes, I went on his page on TikTok and I realized that he's now telling black men to do better. I don't know what happened, but I think this one taught him a lesson. I'm sure he'll come back again. But anyway, let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.